Alright, I want to say Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give our praises to the Most High, YAHAWAH, Bahasham, YAHAWAH, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to the Akim that pushing this food in truth and sincerity. The name of this video is really YAHAWAH is the captain of World War III. Right? The reason why I say that is because a captain is someone who does what? He controls his troops, he controls the platoon, right? He controls the war, so to speak. You know, he controls the battle, right? If a country, or if you know, somebody's going to war, right? There's a captain ahead in front of his troops, right? And he controls who does what, you know, in every platoon, or in every army, there's sections, you know, back in back, if you want to say the 1800s or whatever, 1700s, going back there, you had armies with archers. You had sections who had swords. You had a section, you know, who dealt with machinery, you know, with bowlers and stuff, right? So each army has a different section, and the captain is the one that commands each section, commands the whole army, right? But coming up to the end of the world here, you know, and you know, going into World War III, YAHAWAH, Bahasham Yahushai, is the one that really controlling, you know, these countries, these wicked kingdoms, you know, for himself, right? And you'll find that in Isaiah, the 13th chapter, right? It reads, the burden of Babylon, which we all know Babylon today is America, which Isaiah, the son of Amoz, did see. Lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain, exalt the voice unto them, shake the hand, that they may go into the gates of the nobles. Verse 3. I commanded my sanctified ones, I have also called my mighty ones for mine anger, even them that rejoice in my highness. Right? So the Most High said, you know, he also called my mighty ones for my anger. So that just goes to show, you know, YAHAWAH Bahasham Yahushai controls all spirits, right? Verse 4, he say, the noise of the multitude in the mountains. So like, the noise of a multitude in the mountains, like as of a great people, a tumultuous noise of the kingdoms of nations gathered together. The Lord of hosts mustered the host of the battle. So YAHAWAH mustered the host of the battle. He's the one in control, right, of Russia, of China, of America, right, of Syria, of Germany, right? All these countries that are getting into conflicts right now, right? YAHAWAH is the one that controls all of that. He's the one that musters it in battle, right? He's the captain of World War III, right? It says, for they come from a far country, from the end of the heaven, even YAHAWAH, and the weapons of his indignation to destroy the whole land. So YAHAWAH Bahasham Yahushai is going to use these countries like Russia and China to destroy America, to make that land desolate, right? To kill all these two-toed wicked niggers and all these Edomites, right? It says, Howl ye, for the day of Yahawah is at hand. So that day is near. That day is near, even at your doors. Right? Just repeating what Apostle Taha said. Is 2017 is the year of triple D's: death, destruction, and diligence. So there's going to be a lot of death in this so-called 2017. Right? It says, it shall come as a destruction from the Almighty. So there's a point right there just to show who this destruction is coming from. Right? And read that again. It says, Howl ye, for the day of Yahawah is at hand. It shall come as a destruction from the Almighty. So this destruction is coming from Yahweh Basham Yahushai. Right? These nations can't pick themselves up one day and just decide, well, I'm going to bomb America, I'm going to attack Syria. They can't do that on their own. Yahweh Basham Yahushai is mastering that battle. Right? It says, therefore, shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt. Yeah, because people are, niggas are going to shit themselves. Right? When World War III start. Furthermore, when martial law kicks in, niggas are going to shit themselves. Right? It says, and they shall be afraid, pangs and sorrow shall take hold of them. They shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth. So the pain a woman goes through when she's when she's in her pregnancy, when she's having a child, that's the kind of pain men are going to feel. Right? They shall be amazed at one another, their faces shall be as flames. Yeah, because people are gonna be, looking at each other and like what going on? What really going on here? Is this really happening? You understand? They're gonna be amazed, they're gonna be looking at each other. Right? But the prophets are out there letting you know what's gonna happen, prophesying what's gonna come to pass, what your Basham Yoshai plans are for this earth, for this wicked kingdom, and you guys are not taking heed. You understand? You all don't want to hearken unto the voice of the Most High. Right? So when that day really comes, you all are going to be amazed. Right? It says here, say, behold, the day of the Lord, the day of Yahawah cometh, cruel before without, cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger. Understand? They laid the land, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. So the day when Yahweh shall coming back, man, that is not going to be a good day at all. Understand? You people don't want to know what's going to happen on that day. Right? It says, verse 10, for the stars of heaven and the constellations thereof shall not give their light. Right? And that is actually a twofold line there, because these stars, according to Apostle Taha, are these stars that you look up to. Right? These movie stars, these reality stars that you all look up to is not going to help you all in that day. What are they going to do for you? Understand? What are they going to do for you? Right? Scripture says they will not give their light. So when you're looking at all this reality TV, right, and all these other keeping up with the Kardashians and Love and Hip Hop and all these rappers that you all look up to, Future and Lil Wayne and all these two-tailed niggas, right? These niggas gonna shit their pants in the day of the Lord. You understand? There's nothing that those stars, so-called stars, could do for you all. And also, the other fool is that, right, the stars in heaven actually are not going to give their light. And the sun, it says the sun shall be darkened in his going forth. So when the sun is up, you're not even going to know the sun is up. It says the moon shall not cause her light to shine. So the sun and the moon is not going to be lit. So you're not going to know if it's day or night, because it's going to be utter darkness upon this land. It says, and I will punish the world for the evil. So Yahuwah, when Yahuwah comes back, he's going to punish you world for their evil. Right? And the wicked for their iniquity. So all yours are, so, all you, all Israel, right? I mean, these crackers are going to die anyway, right? But Israel, 2/3, Lord is going to, punish you for your iniquities. Understand? There's brothers on the street, there's videos being pushed out, and you all don't want to hearken to the, I mean, and that's not really, those brothers' voices, because everything they speak is thus saith the Lord, right? So when these guys, because the scripture says what, Moses spoke through the mouths of the prophets, right? He will put the words in their mouths. So when these guys on the streets, right, on the corners and videos telling you that you need to keep the laws to the best of your ability, and you all want to deny that, right? You're not actually denying those brothers. You're actually denying the Lord Yahuwah Shem Yahushai. That's something, because he's the one who really speaking through these guys, right? Because they're not speaking of their own self. They're speaking out of the Bible. Understand? Alright, so I read that again. It says, verse 11, and I will punish the world for their evil, and the wicked for their iniquity, and I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. Verse 12, I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the gold wedge of a fur. Verse 13, therefore I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of a place. So there's going to be earthquakes. The scripture talks about earthquakes in diverse places. So when Yahushua comes back, he's going to shake this place up. The scripture also says that what? The earth shall shake like a drunkard. It says, in the wrath of Yahawah of hosts, and in the day of his fierce anger. And I said, in the wrath of Yahawah of hosts, and in the day of his fierce anger. Yahuwah Shem Yahushai. Verse 14, it says, and it shall be as the chaste roe, and as sheep that no man take it up. There shall every man turn to his own people, and flee every one to his own land. So when you're seeing these things coming up past, you're going to want to go back to your old countries. When you're seeing destruction in America, you're going to want to fly back, right? You're going to fly back to Trinidad, to Jamaica. You're going to fly back to wherever the hell you all came from in the first place, right? But you so-called African Americans, I want to see if when that day comes, if you're going to fly to Africa because you all think you're from Africa. You all think you all are Hamites. You understand? Israelites calling themselves African Americans. So when that day of the Lord comes, right, you all should flee to Africa, right? But you all don't know that Yahuwah Shem Yahushai is going to put Africans to death as well, right? So anyhow you take it, I mean, Scripture says you're going to flee, so you're going to flee from one way, flee that one way and end up, getting killed in your same old country that you say you're from. Right? Alright, going back to the scripture here. Verse 15, it says, everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. So all you Israelites that call yourself African Americans or Jamaicans or whatever, once you are joined onto the society, you are going to be thrust through with the sword of Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahushai. Said their children shall be dashed into pieces before their eyes, their houses shall be spoiled, and their wives ravished. There's a kind of destruction coming to this land and to the people as well. Right? It said, behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, right? Which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in them. Understand? Well, I'll just continue to read out the rest. Verse 18. It said, their bows shall dash the young men dash the young men to pieces, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb. Their eyes shall not spare children. And Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees, excellency, shall be as when the Most High overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. So that scripture alone shows that, Babylon the Great, right? It's going to be destroyed as Sodom and Gomorrah. You understand? I think I even saw a post recently about some state or some country, I'm asking the Most High for apology because the scripture talks about they being like unto Sodom and Gomorrah. Y'all people wicked, man. Y'all people wicked. Y'all demanding an apology from the Most High. Right? It says, it shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation, so nobody's going to be able to live there. Neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there, neither shall the shepherds make their fold there, but the wild beasts of the desert shall lie there, and their houses shall be full of doleful creatures, and the owls shall dwell there, and the satyrns shall dance there, and the wild beasts of the islands shall cry in their desolate houses, and the dragons in their pleasant palaces. And her time is near to come, and her days shall not be prolonged. So the days for this world, for this earth, this wicked kingdom, right? It shall not be prolonged. It's very soon. It's very soon. The scripture says it's even nigh at your doors, at your doorstep. Understand? So, when Yahushua comes back, it's going to be utter destruction. And all this just goes to shows that Yahushua is a captain of this battle. Understand? Let's go back to that scripture then. Verse 4. It said, the noise of a multitude in the mountains, like as of a great people, a tumultuous noise of the kingdoms of nations gathered together, and Yahawah of hosts mustered the and Yahawah of hosts mustered the hosts of the battle. So Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is the captain of the Third World War. Right? Who wants to believe it can believe it. I mean, as the scripture say, who have ears to hear will hear, who have eyes to see will see. Right? Because this message is not for everyone. This message is only for the 144 and 1/3 of Israel. not 144,001 of African Americans, not 144,001 of Jamaicans, not 144,001, right, of Trinidadians. It's for the elect of Israel. Understand? So if you want to be stuck in this society as African Americans, and whatever your slave masters call you, right, you will die as such when Yahuwah returns. Right? I think that's it there basically. So again, Ka Halal Wahawal Ayallah Yahawah Ba'asham Yahuwah. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and salutation to the Akim that pushing us with in truth and sincerity. And 2000, so-called 2017, is a year of death, destruction, and diligence. Shalom.